Welcome to the Fruitful Three Show, and this is the third episode in the Christmas series. We are joined again by Eli.
I must be the Christmas guy.
I guess so, bro. I guess so. Levi called in sick last minute, so bam, got Eli on. Today's episode is all about giving. Why it makes us feel so good. How you can give back. And the inspiring stories that show the true power of generosity. Buckle up, because this is going to be a feel-good ride with some surprises along the way. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready!
Okay.
All right.
Spread the warmth this year and cheer this Christmas with the perfect gift. Our cozy, heartwarming merch. Wrap your loved ones in comfort and style while spreading love and joy that last all season long. Give more than just clothing. Give a reason to smile. Shop now and make your holiday special at icedertainment.net/drip.
'Tis the season for shopping.
So let's kick things off by talking about why giving feels so good. Why does it feel so good, Eli?
'Cause it feels good to do good. And it releases a hormone in your brain that it's like, I don't know, like salt or something that it's rewarding.
It triggers your reward system pretty much.
All right.
It's the same as eating chocolate, which I know you don't eat chocolate, so you don't know. It's like an addiction, basically. Or falling in love. You know what that's like? I guess.
Well, all right. We'll just
Have
trust.
Half the people in this generation are addicted to falling in love. I'm cutting that out. That's just rude.
I think of movies right there like that. What movie isn't about?
Yeah, there's always...
Every movie has a love story in it.
Yeah, and it's like, come on. Sometimes it blinds the true message of the story.
Yes.
Did you know that when you give, whether it's time, money, or even a small act of kindness, it lights up the same reward centers in your brain as chocolate or falling in love? That's mesolimbic system at work. The brain's happiness hotspot. Dopamine, yeah, mean. Research shows that giving boosts self-esteem, reduces the risk of depression and even leads to a longer life. And get this, volunteering can lower cholesterol, which is obviously because you're working out, and even improve your BMI. Being kind is basically a workout for your soul and body.
Do you donate your time to charities?
Every once in a while.
Or communities? Or anything?
I donate my time to family and friends sometime.
That counts.
That counts?
Do you help with flags on Memorial Day?
I haven't for a couple years. Actually, no, I did help this last year.
Boom, there you go.
Because I talked to our old principal.
Weedle?
Yeah, Mr. Weedle. Yeah,
he was there.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
Cool.
I did help. I forgot about that.
Wow, lucky you.
I know, I'm special. Do you give?
I help out at the church.
Yeah.
And flags.
Just special events, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's alright. That's cool.
Probably more of a seasonal holiday kind of thing. It's like, hey, whoa, this podcast is about Christmas. What?
And you were saying that you must have been like the Christmas guy or something.
I'm the Christmas guy.
Just show up on the podcast during Christmas time and then never show up again until next Christmas.
Make a note of that. It might happen.
$20?
It's funny how Levi usually does this with you, but then it comes to Christmas time and I'm the one doing it with you.
It happens.
All right.
Life goes on.
And on and on and on and on and on and on and...
But here's the twist. It's not just what you do, but why do you do it? Giving for selfless reasons has way more benefits than doing it for clout. So the next time you help someone, make sure it's from the heart, not for the likes. You don't have to videotape or make videos about it, showing your generosity.
But you could.
I mean, there's a fine line in there. You make the videos to still show that there's good people in the world.
Yeah.
And feel good stories and blah blah blah.
And you know those heartfelt biker videos of like people pulling over to the side of the road to help a blind old lady across the street. Those are always good videos to watch, but you don't have to film it.
Yeah, you don't have to film it.
Mm-hmm.
You can be the one who does it secretly and
be
just
the Robin Hood of traits.
We have always been taught to give more than what you get. And do you live up to that?
I try to.
I try to
count?
too. Yeah. I mean, as long as you're trying, you're winning, bro.
God's like, hey, that guy's putting in the effort. That guy's trying at least. You got Bob over here. He ain't even trying. He's being a dick on purpose.
So what do you plan on giving this year?
Presents. I'll be honest, presents.
I looked at my bank account and I'm just gonna give you some prayers this year.
Oh, well, thank you. Not even a 50-cent card?
No.
Oh.
I know.
Darn.
It sucks.
Bills happen. You know, I wasn't planning on rebuilding a brand new engine for the van.
Yeah, and I wasn't planning on rebuilding my whole truck. Well,
life happens.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh well, we come out on top. Moving on. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that first segmente?
Nope.
Okay, moving on. Now that we know why giving is so powerful, let's talk about how you can get started. Spoiler alert, it doesn't have to break the bank. Oh my goodness. This is what we were just talking about, weren't we?
Whoa.
Well,
we were just talking about bills.
Yeah.
And money.
Yeah.
And being broke.
Yeah.
You're saying we don't have to spend money?
To donate? To give?
What do we give?
I'll let you know right here.
All right.
Here are some practical ideas. Micro giving. You know what micro giving is?
Digital money?
Cryptocurrency?
Crypto? It's free, isn't it?
No.
Oh, dang.
But here I'll give you a glimmer of hope of what micro giving is. Don't underestimate the power of small acts. Pay for someone's coffee or leave an encouraging note on a stranger's windshield, like Christmas cards.
Coffee costs money.
Yeah, and did you just see they're raising the price of coffee again, bro?
Oh wait, you can get more than $8 a cup of coffee?
It's like going to be like $10, $12 now, I think.
Oh, at least they're just rounding up.
These little moments can ripple into big impacts. Be a volunteer. Not all giving has to be spontaneous. Check out local shelters, food banks, or mentoring programs. Pro tip, match your skills for a cause. For example, if you're tech savvy, offer to build a website for a nonprofit. That's crazy.
I once did some kind of food thing for the homeless in Lincoln. It was like a youth thing. It was a while back. Were you part of that?
No, I wasn't part of that.
You know what? That was just me, Ryan, Logan, Colton, Adam.
It was your confirmation class.
Was that confirmation?
Well, you just stated everyone that was in your confirmation class.
I also just mentioned everyone that was in my youth group. It was one of those.
I don't know. Have no clue.
But we gave food to homeless people in Lincoln.
Oh! No, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah, that was my freshman year. Because then after that, we played laser tag.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Everyone showed up for the laser tag.
Yeah, but no one showed up. It was only you and me and
Colton. I remember Colton being there.
Yeah, and then the one chick from Dakin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I think Cody was there. Cody was there.
Yeah.
He was kind of checking out the one chick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cody was there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Strategic donations. Instead of running a marathon, but this guy would, consider donating directly to organizations that use resources efficiently.
Now, I run for charities. Run to raise money for cancer, running to raise money to heal some sick baby, run to raise money for teammates, communities,
The hospital,
all kinds of things.
retirement homes, or whatever.
Fitness centers. I do a bunch of charity runs,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Thank you for reminding me of that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
Research charities, you'd research investments. Make sure your dollar's going the distance. Don't try to donate local, I said don't. Always try to donate.
Try to donate local.
Yeah. Keep that money flowing locally. And then, most people just want to go to the city and donate their money in the city.
A lot of those are scams.
Yeah, you're either giving the rich the money or that's going back into that community. Or if you donate locally, it's going into the local community, hopefully speaking.
Most likely around here.
And then you're building your community. And then you can bring the city to your community if you really wanted to. But, that's just logic. Holiday giving. The holidays are peak giving seasons. But don't just send cash. Here you go. Here's $5.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Pack care kits, adopt a family in need, or create homemade gifts. I always try to do, homemade stuff, but that gets kind of...
I used to do at least one homemade gift every year for Christmas. It's probably been 2 years since I've done that. It's just, it takes a lot more time.
Yeah, it's time. It's a lot of time. It's about thoughtfulness, not extravagance. Okay. Social giving. Use platforms like GoFundMe or Instagram fundraisers to support causes close to your heart. A simple share can inspire others to give too. I almost thought about, this was last week, 2 weeks ago, and I was like, if I actually had more time to plan it, I would have done it, but I was gonna create a donation thing for the podcast, and then we're gonna donate it to some charity, but I didn't really have time to.
We ran out of time.
Yeah. 2 weeks from Christmas to the idea I had, that's not. I mean, I could have probably ran it longer than that, but kind of takes out the Christmas spirit,
Yeah, next year.
Next year, I'll try to remember that. Remember, the best way to give is one that feels meaningful to you.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to add to that section?
I learned a lot about myself in that section. I did not realize how much charity work I do with all my fun runs.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of charity work.
You know what? You should be claiming that on your taxes. That as charity work,
Tax write-off?
Tax write-offs.
Woo!
That's also another benefit that I don't believe is on here. Tax write-offs.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, if you donate and you keep a receipt, then you can...
Oh, I don't get a receipt for 5Ks.
Oh, you gotta ask for them. Gotta ask.
They don't have a machine to...
You don't need a machine.
Receipts.
They can pen write it. As long as there's
asking for receipts.
I know.
I'll keep doing what I'm doing. That's too much work.
It really is. It really is. Alrighty. Ready for some inspiration? Are you ready for some inspiration?
Inspire me.
Inspire you? These stories are proof that giving transforms lives, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. So, story numero uno. Let's talk about 8-year-old Aaron. What a great guy. What a great kid. Last year, he started collecting socks for the homeless because he heard they're the least donated but most needed item in shelters. He ended up donating over 1,000 pairs. Imagine the impact if we all thought like Aaron.
Do you have that many socks?
I do not. I
don't have that many socks.
I have like 8 pairs of socks. I have enough to get me through the week, and that's it.
I have more than that, but I don't know how many I have. But it's definitely not 1,000 pairs.
Not 1,000.
I can't even count up each individual sock and have it anywhere close to 1,000.
I got like 16.
All right, well, props to AA Ron.
AA Ron.
Is there an AA Ron here?
AA Ron. Great kid. Story numero dos. A group of nurses in Chicago started a Coffee Angel. Do you know what a Coffee Angel program is?
It's a program?
It's a program. I'll let you know. Where they leave prepaid coffee cards at local shops for frontline workers. A small act, but it has boosted morale during tough times.
Give people free coffee?
Yeah. So they go in there and they're like, here's $20 and I want to make sure that the frontline workers get it.
Buy 2 coffees.
Yeah, 2 coffees, yeah.
2 coffees.
2 coffees. You know, but 2 coffees is better than 0 coffees, you know?
Hey, that's 2 free coffees.
That's 2 free coffees for frontline workers, bro.
All right.
Heck yeah, man. Story numero tres. Then there's the anonymous donor who paid off the medical debts of 200 families in their town. Yes, that's right.
If I could afford that, I'd do that.
This wasn't a millionaire, though. It was a retired teacher who saved for decades. Their generosity lifted a financial burden and reminded people of the kindness and humanity.
Props to him.
Or her.
Or her. Whoever they might be.
Exactly.
Let's just call them Batman. Hides in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Nameless, faceless figure. Saves lives.
Aren't you talking about Bruce Wayne?
No, because he's a millionaire. They said not a millionaire.
Oh.
What, you think Bruce Wayne is Batman? Come on.
He's a rich kid. He has rich kid problems.
Bruce Wayne's such a rich guy.
Yeah.
He's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like all the other rich people.
Yeah, he brings like 2 women to all his social events.
He's such a show-off.
Such a show-off.
You'd really
Such
think he'd go around wearing a mask, hiding in the shadows, saving lives, but not taking credit for it?
That, you know, that would not boost his morale, his business, his Wayne Enterprises.
Exactly. He's a man of the money.
Yeah. Not the man of the people.
Therefore, there is no way that Bruce Wayne can be Batman. No way.
No way?
No way.
No way, Jose?
It's not possible.
Maybe it's Jose that's Batman.
Jose could be Batman.
I think Jose's Batman.
Jose has to be Batman.
Now let's take a step back and explore the rich history behind Christmas gift giving. Are you ready for this?
Well, I mean, we all know about the wise men. Are we starting with that?
I mean, if you're going to go on with the story, I was going to let you go on with the story.
Hey, you know what? The wise men, they came to Jesus
Mm-hmm.
around, what we celebrate is this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Wow. What's frankincense?
Isn't that a seasoning? Or like a spice?
I think, honestly, isn't that like more of a perfume, a cologne or something?
A cologne? Oh, wait, isn't one of those for like, for dead bodies? Get rid of the stench?
Mm-hmm. Frankincense. Because frankincense.
They all knew that little baby was going to grow up and die for them.
Overview. Frankincense is a hardened gum-like material.
It's an oil on the skin and an aromatherapy. Kills some type of bacteria and fungi. It's also commonly used in fragrances, oh my goodness, in soaps, lotions, and perfumes.
So it is like a good smelly kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a fragrance. Fragrance.
Yeah.
And myrrh.
You know why they gave that to him?
I forget the reason.
Because they knew that he was going to die for them someday. So they gave... back then they put stuff like that on dead bodies to keep away the smell of the dead body.
Powerful message right there.
I know. they're like, hey, we thank you for what you haven't done for us yet, but we appreciate everything that you are gonna do for us. So here you go. For when you do what you do, you won't smell like shit.
Just take it to a whole nother dimension, eh?
Yep.
Are we even on planet Earth anymore, eh?
I hope so. I mean, the house didn't float away.
Are we in Kansas anymore?
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Well, good, because we never have been. Now moving on.
All right.
Early Christmas celebrations. The practice of gift giving during Christmas can be traced back to the early centuries of Christianity, where it was influenced by pagan traditions and Roman customs. That's crazy, because we talked about that in the first episode.
Wow. Full circle.
The Nativity story. I bet this is the one you were after. The gifts presented to Jesus by the Magi, the wise men, were often cited as a key influence on the tradition of gift giving. They brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh, symbolizing Jesus' royalty, divinity, and mortality. During the medieval times, gifting both served religious purposes, supporting charitable acts, and reaffirmed feudal relationships. Lords would give items to their vassals and peasants. Thank you, peasant. Now here's a coin.
Yes. Thank you for washing my feet.
Thank you, peasant, for...
I've been walking through the Nile, and there's so many cattle in there, and so many people bathing. Did you know that people did everything in the Nile River? They kept their cattle in the Nile River. They dumped their sewage in the Nile River. They bathed in the Nile River. That was crazy.
Well, you know, the
sewage,
sewage,
like water current,
downstream, and then you bath upstream, and then you put your cows in the middle downstream. So you got cleansed, dirty, dirtier.
And then it all filter into the ocean, but where do you think the Black Plague came from?
Well, that came from rats.
Oh, yeah. But
because of merchants bringing...
Tradesmen.
Tradesmen, there you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
But think about how nasty that had to have been, how smelly that was, how dirty everybody must have been.
But think about the soil on the side of the riverbanks from all that.
I'm sure they grew some, like,
good stuff.
Banging carrots and some broccoli. They had some good broccoli, I bet. Back then. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
The tradition gained... the Victorian era. The tradition gained popularity during the Victorian era, partly due to Queen Victoria's influence in celebrating Christmas. The idea of family gatherings and the exchange of gifts became central to the celebration, with emphasis on thoughtful gifts rather than extravagant ones.
A queen in the 1800s focused more on thoughtful gifts than extravagant gifts.
Now that's one real woman right there.
That's a real woman.
That's a real woman right there.
That's a quality woman right there.
That's a queen.
She was literally a queen, and she deserved her title.
Yes, queen. Slay, queen.
Slay.
The commercialization of Christmas began to intensify in the 20th century, particularly in the United States, transforming gift giving into a festive custom that centered around shopping and consumerism. Yeah.
30s? 20s. Roaring 20s, everyone went shopping.
Yeah.
And then the Depression settled in the 30s and lasted till, the 40s?
Pretty close to the 40s. And then as World War II, we're still recovering from the Great Depression.
And peace in the 60s. And then the 70s and the 80s is when all the market went crazy.
The market went down, and then we had 80s economics, which is what
cars.
which is what we've been building off of since then. And what I claim that has ruined the world.
Man, I wish I could have. they did buy a lot of what was the word I'm thinking of? Out of the country things back in the 50s. Exported goods.
Oh. Exported goods.
Back in the 50s, all the rich people bought like exported shit, and then like the poor people bought the American made, American grown. And now it's good to get the American made, but then like the exported stuff is cheap.
Well, did we get the exported stuff that is assembled in the United States? And that's what most Americans drive. The closest American vehicle that you can get that's actually made in America is a Toyota.
Even Ford is assembled overseas.
Well, it's assembled in America. It's just made in Canada or overseas.
Explain this Toyota thing to me. Toyotas are like really good vehicles. Probably the best brand of vehicle you could buy.
But I guess it's cheaper to make them over here than in Japan.
But they got sweatshops down there. Okay. Well, hey, you know,
I don't know. I read a story about it once, but I honestly can't remember the story.
Hey, you want your cars to be American made? We'll make them for you. We need to give more people jobs and support our economy somehow, and we'll do it. We're Americans. We're happy to.
So get yourself a Toyota, because it's actually American made.
I want a Toyota.
Well, more than likely American made. Some of them get transported over here and assembled. Modern day gift giving at Christmas still reflects a blend of historical significance and contemporary. I am not speaking right. Contemporary practices. It emphasizes familiar bonds and generosity through it, though it is also marketed by high commercial activity and consumer trends. I just struggled in that paragraph.
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
But it's okay. People still love you. Somebody out there still loves you.
I know Jesus still loves me.
Jesus loves you no matter what.
Because Jesus told me so. For the Bible tells me so.
True.
Facts, bro.
Facts.
So each stage of this timeline illustrates the evolving meanings and customs associated with the act of giving gifts during the Christmas season, reflecting broader cultural and social changes over the centuries. Whether it is socks, coffee, medical bills, or learning the history, these stories and traditions show that giving is about connection. It reminds us that we're all in this together. In this together.
So happy together. So how is the way?
So anything you'd like to add to that segment?
You didn't mention St. Nicholas, the Greek Catholic that...
Oh, the bishop? So the bishop was a very, very cool guy, St. Nicholas.
He became a big part of Christmas.
Because he would always gift people stuff.
And we don't have a story right here in front of us, but he would climb in through people's windows and give children gifts on Christmas. And he was arrested 3 times for it. Died shortly after his 3rd time getting out.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And actually, I learned something just yesterday about him.
Oh, yeah?
He was Greek Catholic, and we all know he is popular with children, but he's also really popular with sailors.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
So that's probably how the story reached us.
Was they were telling all their lads and
and
pirate friends, and
this story kind of sailed its way over to America.
Ended up in Tortuga. No.
Tortuga.
Tortuga, there we go. Had a little whiskey barrel, and
rum.
Rum. And told the old tale of St. Nicholas.
And then somehow it got warped into flying reindeer. Children watching, flying reindeer are totally real. It's the magic of Christmas that makes it all happen.
So you gotta believe in Santa Claus.
Believe in Santa Claus, and he will.
And his sleigh will fly. So if you want your presents this year, you gotta believe. I'm just saying.
I kind of wonder where the story of Mrs. Claus and Buddy.
Mm.
We all know Buddy the elf, but then there's also Buddy is the name of Santa Claus's son. But he is a Greek Catholic. He didn't get married. He wasn't allowed to get married. He wasn't allowed to have children.
Well, he had 3 daughters.
He couldn't have children.
He had 3 daughters.
But he was Catholic.
But he had 3 daughters.
How?
I don't know. Don't ask me. He had 3 daughters. That's all I know about it.
Legally, he could not do it because it's a law.
Well, he broke into people's houses, so you think he did things legally?
Were these 3 daughters with 3 different women?
I have no clue. I don't know nothing about his wife. I just heard that he had 3 daughters.
Well, he couldn't get married because the church would have never allowed it. Especially if he was part of the church.
Now you're gonna make me look it up.
Oh, okay.
Did Saint Nicholas have children? Oh, I guess I've been lied to.
See? Told you he could not have children because he's a Greek Catholic.
Good deal.
First of all, it doesn't matter that he's Greek Catholic. He's just...
Oh. Okay, I misinterpreted the story.
Alright, so...
He provided a dowry for 3 sisters, leaving bags of gold in their stockings. That's where I got the 3 daughters. It was 3 sisters. It wasn't his daughters. They were poor, and he just kept giving them a bag of gold and blah, blah, blah.
He could afford to do that because he was Catholic.
He was a bishop.
Greek Catholic bishop.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Closing segmente. Before we wrap up here, here's a challenge.
Do good.
This week, find one way to give. Big or small, it doesn't matter.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. What matters is that you do it with intention and love. Did you do this with intention and love?
I did. I fully meant it. Here you go.
An American flag
From
pencil?
the bottom of my heart.
Oh my goodness.
I just felt like you really needed a pencil and a notebook.
I'm just so happy right now.
It's okay. You can cry if you want to.
Where was I? Take a picture and share your story on social media. Yes, I just went on a rant about not
videotaping
it.
But this taking a picture, it's different.
Well, they can do a video too. And on social media using hashtag the gift of giving and tag us at the Fruitful Three Show. Let's inspire each other to create a ripple effect of kindness.
'Tis the season for kindness.
As we have seen today, giving is more than just an act. It's a lifestyle. It's about joy, connection, and making the world a little brighter. Until next time, keep giving, keep growing, and stay fruitful. Now, before I leave, we joked a lot about giving.
We joked a lot about a lot of things.
We joked a lot about a lot of things. We didn't stay on pace at all.
But we are serious. Be kind.
Yeah, we do.
Be grateful.
We are serious about giving.
Be thankful.
It's good to have a little laugh, even if you give someone a laugh today. Like that's you're getting somewhere.
Feels good. So
So do it.
Do it for yourself.
Just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Said tomorrow.
Yesterday. So be nice today.
And every day.
And don't be an a-hole.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
don't be a dickweed.
Yeah, or dickwad.
Dickwad. Dickwad. Dickwad. Check out his song Dickwad.
Yeah. Iced beats. Anyway, peace, love, happiness, and unity. And we out. We done.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.